Hey everyone, this is JDAWG and I'm here with another video. And this is another edition of JDAWG Sports, where I do my talking on sports or any sports related topics. This is once again another edition of JDAWG Sports. So, in this segment, this episode, we're going to talk about Coach Prime, his comeback victory, but we're also going to talk about a hater by the name of Redick, ESPN analyst and former NBA player. First, the good news. The good news is Coach Prime managed to pull off another victory. His team that he coaches, with the help of his son, JDAWG Sanders, who's quarterback, they managed to win against Arizona State, 27-24. It was a tough game. There were some issues. The offensive linesmen barely were keeping JDAWG Sanders from being sacked and stuff like that. They're going to have to do a little bit better in protecting him. But JDAWG Sanders was able to do his work in the passing and in the running play, and in the passing, and that was what helped scored that point to help win the game. So the score was 27-24. That's a fresh start after the last two losses, but I'm glad that Deion Sanders is finding a way to use his coaching to help the team bounce back, and not to mention the team itself. But and hopefully they keep it up. Now they're at 4-2 in college football. So keep up the good work for Colorado Buffaloes. But now let's talk about the hate he's still getting. This time we're going to talk about Redick. I've talked about some of the football coaches that hated on him. I talked about Jason Whitlock. But now let's talk about Redick. This guy is a ESPN analyst and a former NBA player, which, by the way, no NBA championships. See, Deion Sanders has 2 Super Bowl championships in the NFL, and he has 2 SWAC championships when he was on Jackson State. When he was coaching for Jackson State, he helped that team get 2 SWAC championships, and then of course when he was playing in football in the professional NFL, he became a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Redick has no NBA championships. He's played in the NBA, but no NBA championships. No NBA championships. He's basically was a bust, but he became an ESPN sports analyst. So his excuse for hating on Coach Prime is because something about the sacredity of the locker room that Deion Sanders was and his sons was bringing cameras into the locker room to private time, when the cameras were looking at plays and stuff. But guess what? We see some of these different games where you sometimes see the coaches. Well, they may not talk all their secrets, but they have the cameras talking to the team and stuff in both college and in the amateur and in professionals. And Deion Sanders wasn't really in the locker room. He was just talking to some reporters that had to were catching up with him, and he wanted to do an interview just before he was getting into the locker room. And that there's sometimes they'll have the cameras on the players when they celebrate or when they're doing motivation speeches and stuff like that. And it's not just Deion Sanders, but it seems Redick just had to make this an excuse to just hate on Deion Sanders, to hate on Coach Prime. And he got called out for it on social media by several people. Kwame Brown was one of them. A YouTuber by the name of Ticket TV called him out, and there were several other people on social media that called out Redick. And now Redick is crying like a little baby, like a female. He's crying like a female, crying like a baby, that people are calling out. Now he wants to play victim and stuff like that. First of all, F you, crying like a bitch and stuff like that. F you, JJ Redick. You're just being a freaking hater. Because when you was in the NBA, you couldn't win a single championship. Meanwhile, Coach Prime, when he was playing in the NFL, he won 2 Super Bowls. Let's just face it. You're jealous, you're angry, you're bitter, and I think you're a suspect, you know what. You know what I mean, JJ Redick. So stop being a freaking hater. Alright? Stop being a freaking hater. Alright? You're being a freaking hater. That's what you're being, JJ Redick. I wonder why he managed to keep his job at ESPN when they were firing everybody. But let me tell you something. The mainstream media is another group of people that's hating on Deion Sanders, because Deion Sanders, this man right here, is changing the face of college football. He's changing the way people view college football. He's actually bringing more eyes and ears to the sport of college football. And y'all just being a bunch of haters. Yeah, Deion Sanders has said and done things in the past that I might not agree with it. But right now, what he's doing right now, he's trying to help his kids. He's trying to help those students who are playing football in Colorado, in the state of Colorado University, and he's getting all the hate from the racist. He's getting all the hate, racist suspects, racist like this guy right here, JJ Redick. He's getting hate from buck dancers and sellouts and sambos like Jason Whitlock and stuff. Deion Sanders doesn't need all this hate. This is why right now I'm supporting Deion Sanders, and I know there's a lot of people in our community that's supporting Deion Sanders, because we're getting sick and tired of the hypocrisy and double standards and hate that Deion Sanders is getting from people like this clown right here, this piece of crap like JJ Redick, a guy who's not really accomplished anything when he was in the NBA. That's another thing. He didn't accomplish anything when he was playing in the NBA. Meanwhile, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but Deion Sanders, he's a Super Bowl champion. This dude couldn't even win an NBA championship. That's probably why he's secretly hating on on Deion Sanders. That's why this man, JJ Redick, this little bitch, this little bitch, JJ Redick, is hating on Deion Sanders. Because JJ Redick, this moron right here, couldn't win a single championship. And this guy was able to win 2 championships. So F you, JJ Redick, for being a freaking hater. Well, that's all I have to say. Shout out to Deion Sanders. Congratulations on your team's victory against Arizona State, and keep up the good work. And you, JJ Redick, need to just sit down somewhere and shut the hell up. But that's all I have to say. Write down in the comment section what y'all think. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit that notification bell. This is JDAWG. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.